So I'm placing the wheels now. Can you see? And because I want to have a here I made another ellipse, which is a little different, because this is the ellipse of the wheel well of our fender. And this ellipse, it's really going there. But this one has a tilted minor axis because it's looking like the front wheel is turning a little bit. And I usually do that to make the sketch a little bit more interesting, more dynamic. No, my initials, more of a guitar guy. All right, that's cool. Okay, so once we do that, I think that I'm going this is a center line. You see, I am sketching, but I have my center line because I need to understand the proportion between this part, and this one. Can you see? It's starting to come out little by little. Now there is a problem here, it's too wide, I know, so I'm gonna fix that. So I keep on sketching. I want to try to get the greenhouse now. Okay, so on my connection video it's not so good. Now I can see again. All right, so now I know that I have a greenhouse, I have a hood proportion, I have a sort of a section here. We will see if we'll keep this or we'll change. That's okay. That's something for me. Remember my sketch Citroen with a faulty back wheel. Yeah. You see, it's important, Marcin. This ellipse is always bigger than this one. This one probably is a 35 degree. And this one is a 45 degree. You see, there is always a, because of the perspective. This is closer to your eyes, so you see more. This is farther, and because of perspective, this one you see it compressed, so you see this shorter. Alright, so now what do? I turn it, alright, and I try to fix the car, because I'm not still happy. First of all, the back area looks very nice. And what I'm gonna do now, I'll try really to clean up so that I start getting a very nice sketch feeling. So here, for example, I want to do it more like that. So I start putting a little bit of my ground cast shadow so that I can get a feeling, a better feeling of what I'm doing. Okay, so let's check together what the hell I'm doing here. Can you see? Nor maybe it's just me, but the problem with me is when you sketch and I try to see how you do it, I tilt my neck so hard. If you can come up with a way to put your cam on top of you next time, yeah, that's very nice. I'm sorry, Nor. I try my best. But with what I bought to keep my camera correct, it's that's what I can do at the moment. Okay, I will invest more money of a. Yeah, I need a big structure that comes on top that has the camera perpendicular, but that's something heavy. So I'm still searching for something like that. I'll have to ask someone to make it for me. All right, so you see, this sketch is better than this one. You see the difference? How do you know how to stop sketching? Because sometimes I feel like I overdo. Thank you, Noor. Yeah, you're right, Dylan. The fact of stopping sketching, it's something very hard for any designers because we all think that we can do better and we can add another detail and stuff like that, and then at the end we find ourselves with a lot of stuff. So I am always of the opinion that when I think that it looks kind of good, I have to stop. I have to leave that sketch and I don't touch it for at least 24 hours. After 24 hours, my mind is clear. I go and see it again, and then I know if it's okay or if I still need to put something. Of course, I'm talking about final renders or illustrations. Alright, so now that we did this, you know what I do? I keep on sketching here. I think that here we can just change a little bit the orientation, okay, because it didn't look right. So I'm gonna start working on the line quality now. When we are satisfied by our work, then we can stop sketching. Yeah, Aditya is right. Alright, so now let's do this. And now I'm starting to give a little bit of shape. You will see when I turn the page. So if I do this here, this is my center line. It's here. This point in perspective, no, perspective, it's gonna be here. So from here I have to go here to make the same detail on the other side. Let's try. So does it look good or not? Or does it look crooked? You know, I'm starting to see a little bit of the face of this car. Okay, let's see. Check. What do you think? How would you go about developing a front end? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to imagine some stuff. RN, you, that you have just two words, two letters, Mr. RN. That's what I'm trying to do, all right? Great, okay, so you kind of satisfied. I think that this is interesting here. Also this band, it looks kind of new, I don't know. But anyway, I keep on going, all right? So first of all, something is wrong here. So I won't try to fix it. Now I'm drawing a section here, you see? Because we have to think what we're gonna do here. Ready? Are you there? Yes. Yeah, we are back. All right. So I want to do something here, right? Check. What do you think? It's kind of aggressive, a little bit sporty. It's okay. Now I think that here in the front we don't do anything else. We just take care here on the side, a little bit of animation here, and then we just gonna hit a little bit of line weight, all right? And then we just use two markers to show the volumes. All right, so let's continue. Okay, I try to sketch a side view. Sketching a little bit in transparency, okay? All right, so can you see I'm making a little bit of transparency there, because after I'm gonna do a little bit of dashboard so that we have a feeling of the depth of the sketch of the car. Okay, so here we're gonna do this. So look what I'm doing here. I'm just making very light lines to try to understand how I'm gonna make the sculpture of this side. So we're gonna have a nice chicken leg here and a smaller one here. Okay. I fix a little bit this area so that we clean up this and this one too. Now I put just few lines for reflections, okay? Now you know what I'm doing because I already explained this to you. Sport look of Tesla Roadster. Hey, Tesla. Elon Musk. All right. There's still something that is not working right. This one. Okay, so can you see? Siddharth Auto Expo in New Delhi. That one is it's called The Concept, which was Renault Design Academy India full-scale model done by Gautam Muthuswamy. Okay, now you know what? I take this away. I clean up my hand. And we're gonna start using the felt tip pen first, okay? Those two. All right, so first of all, let's do something like that. I'm gonna use a technique that sometimes I do. All right, now this way of using the felt tip pen, of course, it's something that comes from your skills and from your talent. No, I'm not the greatest because I make mistakes, but the quality and the way I use it, it comes with the practice, okay? So if at the beginning you have some difficulties, don't worry, it's fine. But the most important thing is that you try, that you do it. Okay, so let's do this. All right, so we put it here. You see, I do also the reflection lines. I use the lines, the outline I did to make sure that it looks correct, okay? You see? And now I take, with this one, I do the ellipse. All right? I follow your colleague Svarup. Yeah, Svarup is perfect on Instagram. Really love his work. Me too. All right. Okay, let's check. Hi Ross, how you doing? Maybe too advanced for beginners. If possible, please tell us how to express Mazda type subtle surfaces. I'll come back to you in 5 minutes, okay? Just stay there.